Hi, I'm Janis from JBMTHINKS Sports Parenting. Yesterday, my husband and I went kayaking, and it was a lot of fun, but it was kind of strange because we learned, as we've done before, because we were on a double kayak, that you have to work together. You have to work as a team, and if you don't, then things aren't going to go very smoothly. And I think that a lot of times we know this and we tell our kids this. You have to be a team player. You have to work with your teammates. You have to work together as a team. And we talk and talk and talk about it. And sometimes it takes more than talk for our kids to finally get it up here. And I think one of the ways that we can really get the lesson through to our kids is by showing them what it means to be a team player. Well, you say, I don't play on a team. I'm not playing softball or baseball or football or volleyball or any of those team sports. I'm not playing that. So how can I show my kid that? Well, I'm going to tell you that there are several ways that you are showing your kid that you are a team player. First of all, you are on a team right now, whether it's at home, the family is a team, whether it's at work, your coworkers are a team, whether it's in your neighborhood, whether it's part of the volunteer force that makes youth sports possible. You are on a team somewhere, somehow, unless you stay locked up in your house all the time, but you are on a team. And so when you come home with non-team player attitudes, your kids pick up on that. And so I would just encourage you to show your kids what it means to be a team player by modeling it in the home. As you share chores and maybe take up the slack for someone else's responsibility because they were sick or couldn't do it. As a team player, you do that for each other. Model it at work. Instead of coming home and complaining about how I did all the work and I had to do this and I did this and I picked up all the slack. That's the kind of non-team player attitude that your kids pick up on. So maybe focus more on what the team needs to do to get better and not focus so much on other people's falling short. You're a team player in your community, helping out, volunteering. These are things that you can do with your kids and as a family to perpetuate that team player attitude. I think one of the best ways to exemplify being a team player to your kids is by being a volunteer for youth sports, helping out where you can, when you can. And sharing the responsibility with other parents, which will obviously then make the load less for each person. And I think we as parents, if we could learn that team player attitude as volunteers, it not only would make youth sports run smoother and more pleasant, it would also show an amazing example to your kids about what it means to play on a team. So I just want to encourage you today to focus on your modeling of being a team player to your kids. Then when your kids do have issues and they do struggle with, kids on the team that aren't being team players, then you can say, look, I know what you're feeling, man. I understand what it's like to play on a team and be frustrated. But, I had this experience here and I had this experience here. And as at home, we're a team. And, you can use these other scenarios to show them and to help them understand that being a team player really is something that you do in all areas of life. So today, instead of just encouraging your kids to be a team player, which you should do, show them how to be a team player. Because after all, it's hard work and a team. One person can ever get the complete job done. It always takes a team to make things work smoothly and for victory in a sports activity, but for you. And for your different work, home, community thing, it takes teamwork for things to really come together smoothly. So remember that today. Show your kids what it means to be a team player. Don't just talk about it. And don't forget to be part of the Positive Sports Parenting Tribe.